Hi, it's Kamon Reynolds, and we're experiencing a heat wave. So there's not a whole lot that we can do. Laurel's eyes, you should have seen her eyes when I did that. But there's not a whole lot we can do about the heat. But here is a little trick that a friend and a fellow subscriber showed me. He let me try his out, and it fits underneath your veil. It works underneath my Ultra Breeze bee suit as well. Really nice. And it's just a little fan. They're very inexpensive. And I'm going to leave the link for this one and also this one so you can kind of see there's a couple different options. This one has more fan speeds and settings. You just plug them into the wall and they have a battery inside so you can recharge them before you go out on your next bee trip. And if you're like us, we spend a lot of time in the bee yard. We're just soaking through our bee suits. It's humid, it's hot, but this keeps your face dry, helps keep you cool. It's nice. And if you have it at a pretty low setting, they'll last for several hours, but if you're only going to be in the bee yard for 3 hours or so, you can run it at high speed, and it's pretty nice. It's not very loud either, especially if it's on the medium settings or lower, but even at the high setting, it's really not that bad. So Laurel and I have been trying these out. We've been really pleased with them, and you know, again, they're rechargeable. They just go around your neck, fit in your bee suit. Nothing too fancy, just dual fans, and they're very easy to adjust. You can see how these just spread out, so if you got a bee suit that's shaped a little bit different, or you know, a funny looking face, you know, you can adjust these however you need to. But they really seem to make a difference. I was really skeptical until he let me try it for an hour, and I was really surprised how dry my face stayed. Unfortunately, the rest of my body was still sweaty, but keeping that sweat out of your eyes is really nice. And Laurel says that it's pretty cool, so Laurel's usually right. Anyways, I'm going to leave a link in the comments below pinned. If you want to check these out, I believe we paid just a little over $12 for these each. And honestly, as much beekeeping as we do, I feel that that's worth it, especially since I'm not having to pump AA batteries or AAAs into this all the time, and it's rechargeable, which is a nice little unit that comes with it. These also have like little light dealios as well on them. And you can change the collars a little bit, so I don't know exactly why you'd want to do this unless you're beekeeping in an airfield or something like that. That's a pretty low flying plane. But you know, guys like me, we really never have to worry about that kind of thing. But anyways, this was just a little suggestion, and we're always looking at different ways to beekeep a little bit better or easier, and I try not to put a lot of knickknacks on this channel because I don't like buying stuff that's not useful, but I feel like this is something that we feel has been worth the money we spent into it. So just a little tip here, and check it out. If you have any suggestions on something else that keeps you cool in your bee yard, whether it's a fan, an ice pack, or you know, getting your children to just fan you as you work, you know, however it works. Wait, can we do that on YouTube? Is that child labor? Anyways, we'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching this one.